When we talk about clarity of mind and what it's like to function from more useful levels of consciousness, where we're less in our own way, less overthinking, and more able to adapt immediately to what's actually happening around us, and what it's like to so function from flow and peak states of capability and adaptability. There's this notion of having nothing to do that I find kind of misinterpreted, and the understanding behind this tends to be obscured. So I'd like to clear that up. You see, when we say in limitless work, in clarity work, in these conversations, that there's nothing to do. It's not that we're supposed to just sit and do nothing. No, that's not it. It's that whatever we've been trying to do to take care of our mental states, the thing to do is less, because what we're actually dealing with is a spectacular self-fixing mechanism. And when you understand that, there's just less and less to do. It takes the stress off. It takes the burden off from all the stuff that we used to have to do when we used to force our beliefs upon ourselves, take on new beliefs that don't sit well with us, and study all the new skills and take all these actions we don't really like doing. Whatever it is that we've been trying to do to make sure that we get back to a clear state of mind. Well, most of it we don't really have to do. And I say just most of it because there is something that is useful to do. Well, at least a couple of things. One is to do whatever we can to create the space so that we have a clear head and a better experience of life. So that's one. Create the space that allows for clarity of mind. Do what it takes to have a clear head. It's just not do more. It's create the environment that allows for this more useful state of mind to arise. And the second one is, well, I found that being in conversation with people who understand this, who come from this understanding, who get that we have profound built-in mental health, and that we've been stressing ourselves too much needlessly. Now, I'm not saying that stuff out there isn't happening. I am saying, however, that all of the stuff that's happening, we color over that, we paint over that, we build over that with our thoughts. And very often, the picture we've built isn't even reality anymore. And when you remove all those layers, we just function better. And I've found that it's not only useful for ourselves and those we want to take care of, to create that space so that clarity emerges. I found it's also useful to stay in the conversation, to be in the conversation, to speak with, to sit down with, to be in the presence of people who actually understand what it's like to be present here now and to have a clear mind. And I find that that's where we get the strongest results. That's the place from where the best experience of life arises. So I hope this has been useful. Create space, make time for conversations, do what you can to preserve your clarity of mind. And the funny key to that is do less. And if you'd like to find out more about how to do this less that allows more of you to come out and play out your excellence in this world, look us up. We're here for you. And if you'd like to do coaching, counseling, work in small groups, workshops, or if you'd like us to speak at select events, we can make some arrangements along those lines. And I hope this has been useful. And if it has, please pass this message on, because there really is profound mental health built in you. Cheers.